Hey everybody, it's Amy Denae from amydenaeweightloss.com, and today I'm going to tell you the real story. The real story after 700 days on Tirzepatide. I lost 70 pounds. It's been an exciting ride. There's 3 different ways you can get your Tirzepatide. I'm on Mounjaro. So good for you if you're on Zepbound or compounded Tirzepatide. Today I'm going to tell you 3 positives, 3 negatives with a little bit of a twist. So first, the negative. I can't weigh just as little as I want. Take today, for instance. I really have not been hungry. I don't have much of an appetite. It hasn't been fun to eat. I've just eaten a little bit and then been so happy I don't have to eat again until the next meal. But the bottom line is that I'm 50. And so after 700 days, that's something that I really want to share with you, is that these medicines work. They work wonders. For those of us who were obese for decades and tried everything, finally something that works. But at my age, wrinkles show, and I get to decide like how small I want to be, because the smaller I get, as some of you know, the more wrinkles you have. And so I want you to think about that and think about planning for it, and just take a look in the mirror and know that there might be people that you really treasure their input, but this is you, your body, your life. And yeah, it's really nice to have these shoulders that I've never ever had before, but look what's down here. You know, especially when I'm standing, this right here, and you probably can't see it very well, but this right here, we all have the part of our body. We all have parts that had more weight on them than others. And that affects kind of where our wrinkles show up. For me, one of the biggest things that's made me stop at 70 pounds is this right here, and the way that it looks when I'm just standing like this. I like the way this looks. In better lighting, these lines like start going this way. And I think it's a great trade-off. I'll get into it in a second, but it's been amazing. But you get to decide where you land, and you can land with whatever reason you have. But that extra skin and what happens to our skin when we lose weight, that matters. There's been a lot of talk about it, a lot of talk in Hollywood about it. And there is something to say about the gauntness that can happen. But hey, it's you, it's your life. I'm excited for you and all the amazing things that you are accomplishing. And just a little heads up, you find your sweet spot. All right, the positive. You won't believe how fun clothes get. Your skirts get a little bit shorter. And your pants get a little bit tighter. And we're not wearing the one size fits all, large, stretchy, all the typical oversized clothes. I wrote, your options are way expanded. And let me just take a second just to thank all of you who have subscribed. You know, I don't have the teleprompter and all the special things, and here I am with my paper, just having gotten home from teaching the cutest 4th graders. But I just want you to know that you inspire me, and you have been my family knows that this community has been just one of the biggest encouragers into why this journey was so successful. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about the community in a second, but I just wanted to say thank you for you. Okay, let's hit a negative really quick. My brain is messed up. My brain's messed up when I'm not on this medicine. Like, I need this medicine. And those of you who are approaching maintenance goal weight, for those of us who have been on maintenance, maintaining our goal weight, for me, it's been a year and a half. It's still like, no day is just like, oh, don't worry about your decisions at all. Like, every day is like, hey, what decision are you making today? Because I can go way off the rails when it comes to sugar, way off the rails. In fact, right now I haven't had any for 9 days, and it is so amazing to feel that freedom, because sugar, it's a different video. I can go off on that, and it's important. These are amazing, awesome topics. But what I wanted to share with you is that keep your community close, because I am reliant on this medicine, and I think a lot about supply, and I think a lot about money. And I think when we talk and we network, we share what's working for us, we get ideas from other people. A lot of our community is over on patreon.com. And we have 2, you can ask me about it in the comments if you want, but we have 2 live Zooms a month. And It's just so helpful to hear about what's going on with other people, what's working for you. Wait, what company? How much does it cost? And so the bottom line is it can be expensive, and let's problem solve together. Okay, positive. This community is my rock. Y'all are amazing. I wrote, ask questions, look, search for answers, stay plugged in. You know, you have some days that are better than others. And on the days that are tough, you feel accountable. You feel that you have a group of people who are supporting you. You feel like they're there through the tough times because they've had them too. And they're there to applaud you during the exciting times because we're all pulling for each other's success, not just short-term success. When I was nearing my goal weight, people would write in and say, hey, like, you're not going away, are you? I'm like, the most excitement is just coming. Like, maintaining this goal weight for a lifetime, that's what we want to do together. And here's my little twist. I wanted to end with like the biggest negative and the biggest positive. And when I was putting this video together, I put biggest negative, nothing, with a smiley face. And I come to you with that news in the most sincerest of emotions. Is that this has been one of the best things that ever happened to me. And I tried for a long, long time. Let me show you something. I didn't plan to show this right now, but I'm going to go ahead and put this on the screen a little bit clearer for you to see. But my grandma, she's 96. It's amazing I still have her. And Mom was sending me some old pictures. And this was in that box. And it reminds me of Amy back in high school, taking senior pictures and wanting to not be obese and trying everything, and nothing would get me there. I know what it's like to want something and to feel like a failure. And thanks to all the great education we've gotten, we see that our brains were just wired wrong. We never stopped being hungry. A meal never satiated us. And having to battle that hunger and battle overeating, especially if it runs in your family, having to battle it for decades. Yeah, finding Mounjaro and losing 70 pounds, I'm just not going to have a biggest negative if that's okay with you. And now, for the biggest positive. I accidentally just gave this away. But I tried since, 1990. This had just been a dream. I spent more time and energy and emotion on this topic than anything else my entire life, my entire 50 years on this earth. I tried and I failed, and Mounjaro made it happen. And I put it happened like in all caps. It's sweeter than I could have ever known. So thanks for staying till the end of our video. I found this antique scale, but on it I put our Powerballs. And the Powerballs for this video are going to be from Darlene, who wrote in, from Marcia, who left a great comment. They have both lost 105 pounds. So we'll call these the Witness and Wellness Powerballs of Success. Congratulations to both of you. Oh my goodness, I cannot imagine how that feels. Super exciting. Way to go. Okay, everybody. Well, this has been our video for today. I hope you have a great rest of your day.